It was a really windy day. One of those days you wish you hadn't even have put the boat in the water in the first place. The winds were running around 12 miles per hour, with gusts to 20, too much for a small boat. It was a Soling 1-meter model sailboat, fully heeled over when the hatch cover came off, letting water gush in. The boat was gone within seconds. Completely submerged. This is a story about what to do when that happens. We join the hunt, already in progress.
The boat was going that way when it went down. Now the problem with sailing here is it's very difficult to tell how close you are to that buoy out there when you're sailing.
Well, that won't be a problem because if we have the direction, we can just go.
Yeah. Make it past the grass?
Yes.
So
he says the guy who was sailing it, he was the only one that actually witnessed this, but he's not here today. He thought he was 6 foot from that buoy out there.
Okay. 6 feet?
Yeah.
So he's pretty close.
Well, it looks real clear.
Yeah, water clarity looks good. We were expecting it to be murky, and we brought tethers so we could tie together and make like a 10-foot path.
Okay.
But if it's clear, we can kind of do our own thing and cover more ground.
It is fairly clear. It just depends on how bright the light is coming down as to how much you're actually going to be able to see.
And what's the depth like out there?
That's about 16 feet.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
Roughly.
Yeah. We're in our recovery training currently in school, and we've done all the training for it, but we get our certifications officially at the end of the semester.
So how did you learn about our plight here?
We went into Dean's Dive Center down off of Alico Road.
Yeah.
And Brent, the guy who works in there, he referred us. He said one of the guys called in and said they could use a diver, and we just happened to be at the right place at the right time, and we said we'd love to help.
Yeah. Well, this is great, guys.
Got it. My finger's still stuck in there. No, you're good.
I'll grab that one too. I'm going to sit up on the dock.
Sounds good. How deep is it off the dock?
About 3.
Okay, so we'll just take it slow, kind of work our way in.
Throw my gear in.
So it's all your own equipment, right?
It is.
Each of you personally.
Yeah. Myself and Jonah right there, he's my roommate, and we're taking a class at FGCU.
Yeah.
And our other friend, Mikey, he took the class a previous semester, and now he's volunteering with the class to become a dive master.
Okay.
He's a dive master candidate right now.
And what's the title of the class?
It's scientific diving.
Scientific diving.
Yeah.
How does scientific apply in this case in the class?
Do you mean to the application of what we're doing today?
Yeah.
Well, the recovery is pretty neat. We're going to be going over that concept in class. But we do a lot of, right now we're doing rescue stuff in class to be able to help other divers that are unconscious.
That's quite a bit of equipment.
Oh yeah. We got loads of them.
So you started connecting everything. I was wrong, because you asked me about the college, and I thought you were talking about another dive master. So there we go. So I stand for it. The dive shop is for day. But they're, according to John, they're doing something that's diving at the college. So this is a great thing.
That's a great idea. If you're like in there, you drop this tank in the water, you've got to be able to see it. And maybe it's that way. What'd you ask? What part?
I think one of you forgot his wetsuit.
What was that?
One of you forgot his wetsuit.
Yeah, I didn't want to wear it today.
Okay.
I'm hoping it's not too cold. No, it's not.
I'm staying dry.
It's right on 60 from where I am. 60? 60 degrees, yeah. Okay. That is a good part. I think I'm good to go.
What's up? My spare. Butterfly kicks, boys, so we don't search it up.
You're saying flutter kick everything?
So you may see the red buoys, they mark the course for this sailing racing regattas that they hold at Cypress Cove. It's a big club. They run about 12 boats here on some days. Unfortunately, on one very, very windy day, big waves, really too strong to sail. A couple boats were out there. One of them lost its hatch while leaning fully over, and it just was engulfed with water and went down in a matter of seconds. First time I've ever seen or heard of that happening. You can see the bubbles approaching. Well, that's the number 2 and 4 marker that we're looking at there, and they're heading up to number 1, right there. I can tell by the bubbles that they're approaching the area where we believe the boat is, but there is a mild current in this pond, so it could have been moved. But we're thinking about 20 feet to the left of that red buoy there. There she is. That was a quick find. Good job, guys.
Thank you. That didn't take long. Oh, look, there's the gator. Oh, fuck. Right on the surface. Oh, he's watching us.
Let's go.
The gator's wondering what we're doing.
Yeah, you see him right there?
Are they in?
Yeah, he's just a little guy. Yeah, we can save him.
Have you swum with gators before?
What was that?
Have you swum with a gator before?
This
I
is my
have
first
now.
one. Plenty of time.
He has plenty.
Yep, no hatch cover.
Got you a sailboat.
Thank you. I'll take it from you so you don't have to
She's a
walk.
little heavy.
Oh, yes. Whoa!
Oh, guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Sure thing. Is the visibility pretty good there?
It's,
It was real good.
yeah, well,
honestly.
it was like 9 feet, and it was, well, my max depth was 9. So,
Because you got all
Yeah, I
those
got
nice
10.
plants in the bottom.
Yeah, we just stayed right above the
Cleans it all
plants.
up.
Well, I
So-
just hit the sail with my flashlight, and we all saw it right about the same time.
so visibility was probably right up around 6 feet, and it was at 9 feet down.
Yeah.
I didn't bring any extra clothes. We're about to hop on a
Yeah,
boat
we're
and go
going
do some
spear
spear
fishing,
fishing.
so.
Oh, okay.
Which we already had planned out. So we had the gear ready. We're like, and then we stopped by the dive shop yesterday. Brent over at Dean's Dive Center.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what are you guys doing tomorrow? I said, well, we're gonna spear fish, but what do you have in mind? He said, well, I had a guy call in, said he needed some help finding a sailboat. And we said, yeah, that sounds like a fun project. And he gave us the phone number, and we called, and we're here. And we have the sailboat. Yeah, me and him grew up in Pennsylvania together. We started hanging out in high school.
Yeah.
I came down to school here first. I just really liked Florida, and I love everything water related. I like to free dive and scuba dive in the Keys. That kind of inspired me to look at schools in Florida. And he went out to college in Montana to do mountain biking and skiing. He came down to visit, and he also fell in love with it. And then Mikey, we met him through the class.
And I'm from Chicago, and I moved down here to study marine science.
Just up the way here.
Nowhere to do it up there. So
Yeah,
now I'm down here helping to teach this class and
For many, many, many.
enjoy diving.
That's great.
Fun. You the other day.
And we're probably the first or so divers that have been in here, so.
I think you are the first.
Well, if you need any other sailboats, which hopefully you don't.
Yeah.
You know where to find us.
Okay.
I would think that's a snap pretty easily.
Yeah, all right, well, just hold that in there.
Yep. Well, it was standing straight up at the bottom of the
It was.
Really?
Right on it,
the
right
keel
on
was
its-
down and the sail sticking straight up.
Straight up. It was like a big flag for us.
I'll be darned.
My name's Jonah Doherty. I'm a student at Florida Gulf Coast University, and I'm originally from Pennsylvania.
All right.
I'm Bailey Kaufman. I go to FGCU. I'm originally from York, Pennsylvania, and I've been diving for about 8 months here now.
My name is Mikey Ryan. I'm originally from Chicago, but I moved down here to study marine science, and I've been diving since I was 13, so really fun to come out and help.